Now, earlier in the newscast, Denver 7 Investigates told you about a Denver couple treated by the same doctor for the same stomach problem, but their medical bills were wildly different. So the couple went to an urgent care in Cherry Creek after getting sick on their honeymoon in Costa Rica. Andrew Westfall says his wife paid $21 for her visit. He was charged $1,800 for the same treatment. Now the difference, his insurer is Anthem, hers is Cigna.
I pursued appeals right away with both my insurance and with the provider, trying to understand, okay, has a mistake been made? It was hard to even get anyone to admit that this was a strange bill or an outrageous bill, which kind of makes me sick.
Now we want to go in depth. Colorado is perhaps on the leading edge of consumer protections when it comes to medical bills. Adam Fox with the Colorado Consumer Health Initiative joins us now to talk about what's being done. So Adam, thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Thanks for having me.
So there was a new law passed last year. It caps interest rates on medical debt. What's the actual effect of that?
What that means is if a healthcare provider or collections agency is trying to collect on a medical bill, the interest rate is now going to be capped at 3%. And that is really meaningful for Coloradans because prior to that, there was no real limit on interest rates. And so it could be anywhere up to 20 or 30%.
Gosh.
An estimated 700,000 Coloradans have some type of medical debt, which is just an astounding number to think of. So let's talk about credit reports. How does all that medical debt impact your credit report, if at all?
Thankfully, Colorado also passed a law last year to stop medical debts from contributing to people's credit scores and essentially prohibiting those from being added to people's credit scores, which is really important.
So here in Colorado, if somebody gets a high medical bill, and we've all gotten them, and right away, that's not getting paid, I can't do it. What options do we have?
Really, what we always tell Coloradans to do is first ask for an itemized bill because there's often errors when bills are sent. And then also there may be resources like hospital discounted care and some of those kinds of things that can really help folks avoid big medical bills.
This is always a difficult thing to navigate. So Adam, we really appreciate your insight on this. Adam Fox with the Colorado Consumer Health Initiative for us tonight. Adam, thank you.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks.